Hello, my name is Natalia and this is the core activity of chemistry. What is domestic electricity? Domestic electricity is the one that explores the electrical circuits and devices in the home, such as fuses and circuit breakers. It is in the form of electrical powers that is delivered to the homes and businesses, and it is a form of electrical powers that consumers use when they plug domestic appliances. So, in this project, we studied the amount of electrical consumption of each teammate to the electrical bills. We faced very high consumptions, but also some moderate ones. So now we're going to talk about solar energy. What is solar energy? Solar energy is energy collected from the sun, which is then transferred into thermal or electrical energy. Now, this energy is easily available and does not produce any harmful effects to the environment. There is no emission of harmful gases. On the contrary, fossil fuels, they are very harmful to the environment. Now, talking about solar energy and fossil fuels, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each. For example, solar energy as an advantage has that it's pollution free and causes no greenhouse gases. On the other side, fossil fuels give off carbon dioxide when burned, thereby produce a greenhouse effect. And now, let's talk about fossil fuels and its advantages. It generates huge amounts of electricity in a single location. Now, solar energy, as a disadvantage, is that the amount of energy produced may be affected by the climate. This is because the solar panels depend on the energy of the sunlight that go into the panels. So the way solar energy is transformed into the energy we need in our homes is through solar panels. Now, the way solar panels work is that they're made of silicon photovoltaic solar cells, and those cells absorb the solar radiation, and when they interact, electrons begin to move. These electrons flow a current of electric energy, which is then captured by nodes and wiring in the panel. Now this is when the solar energy is transformed into domestic energy. So that is how solar panels work. But now, if you wanted to install a solar panel into your house, how do you know if you could have one? Now, here are the requirements. Your roof has to be appropriate for it. This means you should really check it out and make sure it will be sustainable, that it will actually endure and hold the panels in place, it will not fall down, which can be caused by old roofs. It is also recommended to check if there's not a lot of shade hitting the panels during the day. This is obviously because the panels need the sunlight radiation on them. So if most of the day they're under shade because of a tree or something, you better not consider solar panels. The investment will come back to you in approximately 5 to 7 years, but it is definitely worth it. Now, this is because the most important thing of it all is that we're not damaging the planet. This is clean energy. And of course, you will reduce your consumption bills and your economy will flow better.